And hey, hello there, RJB here from RJB TV, and Killboksoon against Byul. This should be pretty good. It should be pretty good. Both players are very good. Byul here on the blue Terran, known for his Terran. He's a former professional player, played in 2 ASL seasons, and he's here on a Terran. He's an amazing player, known for his micro, control, and awareness. His game insight, his game sense, it's all just amazing. And he's here against Killboksoon, who I can't say much about other than that he is Killboksoon, and that he is a great player. I think he appeared on the channel like 2 or 3 times before on the name San Francisco, and San Francisco pushed both Brain and Burger Sasu to their limits. And if you can push either of those two to their physical and mental limits, then you have to be really good. So that's why I picked the replay, because when you click on a video, I'm sure that you're thinking, boy, this replay better be good or else I'm gonna file a complaint, the RJB TV Complaint Commission, or write a very strongly worded letter. But you know, I'm doing my best here. I'm trying my hardest to get you the absolute best replays I can possibly find in the world. The best replays in the world, RJB TV. That's my job. I find them, and then I'm gonna try to cast them and do them justice with some casting, I guess. So command center first there from Byul. Into double barracks, might be triple barracks. We have a double gateway opening there from Killboksoon. He went for 7-9 pylon into gateway, and then probably a nexus coming up right after. There's gonna be a pretty quick Zealot onto the map, but he has a lot of distance to travel into this bottom corner there. But Byul might be in some minor amounts of trouble if he doesn't adequately prepare himself in response to this very early Zealot aggression from Killbok. It's coming soon, and it's going to kill Byul. If only he was called Killboksoon, it would be more interesting to make puns and jokes with the names, but Killboksoon, there's not a whole lot I can say in terms of jokes with that name. Wish I could, but I can't. Probe there being annoying, trying to harass the SCVs. But it's not working. Bunker in the back there coming up to protect himself from the Zealot aggression. Probe coming back in. SCV pulled to safety immediately. 1 Marine on the scene, 2 more on the way. Pylon blocking the refinery. Gets on top of the SCVs, but oh, it's clipping. It's gonna get 1 kill. Oh no, it makes its escape. 2 Marines at the bunker, 1 outside. He's still being annoying. There's no gas coming into the bank at the moment. He's gonna have to build a second gas, and when the second gas gets started, you can resume mining from the refinery. So this is how you prevent getting blocked out of the gas. You build a refinery. But yeah, Byul is, you know, kind of suffering right here. Things are not looking too pretty. Like, Killboksoon is not achieving much. Actually, he might start to achieve a whole lot more, as his Zealots do make their way onto the Marines in the back and onto the SCVs, and the SCVs are dying. There's no SCV production happening from Byul. He's being disrupted quite badly. Killboksoon is disrupting Byul quite badly. Honestly, doing a pretty good job. That's quite some disruption that happened right there, and Killboksoon went for the fast cyber core, switching into Dragoons with Dragoon range to follow up on that early aggression. This is a very aggressive game from Killboksoon. Byul is rushing to the front to start building double bunker, because without the bunkers, he will not be able to protect himself against the Dragoons. And Killboksoon is planning on following up the Dragoon aggression with with a robotics, and probably a support bay, and most likely a single shuttle with a single reaver that's going to be hitting here at about 550. That's my prediction. And Byul needs 2 things very badly. 1, Marine range, and 2, a siege tank with siege mode. He might not have all of that ready in time. He maybe will have all that ready in time. Actually, it's going to be 2 robos there from Killboksoon. So 2 robos there. That's very strong, very dangerous, which means we're gonna see 2 Reavers, not 1, but 2 of them. And 2 is always more dangerous than a single one. Marines there having trouble. Byul is having some trouble defending. Lost 1 bunker, forced to pull a lot of SCVs to the front and loses another bunker. The repair did not happen on time. This is looking very, very grim for Byul. He's being disrupted way more than he should be. Like that's 4 SCVs and 3 being pulled back. So that's 8 SCVs that should be mining minerals, not mining minerals. That's a lot of money not coming into the bank. Factory finished up there though, getting a machine shop. But we also have the double robo finished and Reavers are both on the way. And getting a couple more pylons for more gateways. So far, I like what I'm seeing. This is some very aggressive stuff, but I do think that Killboksoon is going to make this work. I think the situation at the moment requires Byul to make a miracle happen to prevent painful amounts of lethal damage from being inflicted on his base in this game. The amount of Dragoons is pretty big. There's only 2 bunkers in the front. He needs a whole lot more bunkers to repair. Does not have a lot of Marines. He's got, I'd say, a pretty small amount of like 20 Marines on the map. Things definitely do not look good. Reaver shuttle there on the way. Tank is not yet finished, and neither is the siege mode, but it will very soon, but it won't on time. It will not on time. The Reaver has arrived. The front is getting broken. Tank was too late. Killboksoon's delay tactics worked perfectly. He's doing this so well. This is some really good Protoss play. This is something I would expect from Gensing or Brain, but no, it's Killboksoon, also known as San Francisco, while marching right into the bay of Byul's base. The front door is being broken. Marines get us around, but there's not enough of them. Not enough of them. And the Reavers clean it all up very easily. There's 2 tanks in the back. By getting target fired, Reavers unloading, gonna shoot their load on top of whatever they can. He pretty much just has to kill and kill and kill anything. He might lose the Reavers though. Yeah, lost the Reavers. Lost 1 of them. So a little bit of poor multitasking there from Killboksoon, but he didn't have to. He just had to do damage, and he did. He did enough damage. There's no way to recover from this tragedy for Byul. Byul is trying hard. He's trying to stay in the race, but at this point, you might as well just call GG. Another drop there comes in. It's another Reaver on the scene saying hello. It's a surprise. A couple more Marines left to take down. He calls GG, and that was a very quick, very quick and very well played game of disruption tactics to make sure that he could never properly build up. If he had gone for maybe a triple barracks before command center build order, maybe we would not have been in this situation where he had to suffer so much so greatly. It's all kind of because he went for the command center before the barracks, and because Killboksoon went for a 7-9 pylon gateway cybercore. He pretty much went for an all-in strategy. It's hard to pronounce. Strategy, not strategy, but strategy. That's it. Went for an all-in build order, and it worked like a charm. Byul is gonna have to rethink his openings against Killboksoon, because Killboksoon appears to be a highly aggressive player out for blood. He does not want long games. He wants quick games that are over within the blink of an eye. That's his goal. That's his modus operandi. Byul, Terran, pink. Killboksoon, pale green. On the Protoss, top corner of the map against the bottom middle. Byul is going for a factory build order, and I like this. I like this a lot. because he is arguably one of the best players at this factory build order stuff. He has amazing micro, amazing insight of how to place his units and how to use them. But he's going for a, oh, I thought that was a command center first, but it's the barracks first, of course. For some reason, my mind assumed, because this is usually the place where people build their command center, because he put the barracks there, my mind automatically assumed, why is he building a command center? But he's not. It's just my mind playing tricks on me. So Nexus Gateway there from Killboksoon. I don't like that. I don't. I really don't. If Byul had gone for a triple barracks on an 8 supply depot, he could go for a counter push really early and make Killboksoon bleed and hurt. Just because he doesn't have a forge. When you go for Nexus first, you will automatically lose out against a triple barracks with Academy production. But he is in a little bit of luck because Byul is going for double factory. So you won't suffer too much, but there might still be some suffering involved. It all depends on whether Killboksoon is going to go for a cyber core or a forge. He's got 1 gas, so probably a cyber core, but will the cyber core be used for dragoons is the next big question. Will it be dragoons? Will it be advanced technology? But anyway, Byul has double factory, and he's gonna get a 3rd one. He's gonna get a 3rd, yeah, triple factory. That's highly aggressive. Highly aggressive build order here from Byul. This is basically a 2v2/3v3 build order for Terrans, but they turned it into a 1v1 build order with a highly optimized build path that is apparently very successful at being very strong with tank push and vulture push attacks at about 5 to 6 minutes into the game. Very difficult to counter. Zealots on the map there though. He's getting vultures first, like 1 wave of vultures to protect and micro against zealots and probes, and then double machine shop for mines and siege mode. Maybe he's gonna get vulture speed, just maybe. Can't confirm, can't deny, but that's probably one he's gonna do. Probably. Barracks is scouting the map. Yeah, things are progressing nicely. Like here's doing the micro, marine in the front. He doesn't care about the marine. He's going straight for the SCVs on the bottom. Straight for the SCVs. Vultures will kill the zealots in time. Yeah, they will kill them in time. Did take some damage, but the amount of damage was kind of small. Not something he cares about too much. Cannon coming up there in the front. Dragoons to counter the vultures. Vultures are running, trying to break in. Actually, he's scouting. But he cannot get in anyway. There's a cannon in the front. Vulture stays alive. Almost gets sniped. Goodbye, Marine, though. He's on the counter move. He's getting Dragoon range. Getting a robotics in the front. Triple gas in the back. Yeah, he wants to... Oh, it's a double tank on the scene. Double tanks are amazing against Dragoons. He's getting mines as well. He's not getting siege mode yet. Or did he already finish siege mode? I think he already finished siege mode. He's going to try to break through that cannon in the front. Kills 2 Dragoons. And he returns back home. This is very much a normal map playstyle. And no, he didn't have siege mode yet. He's getting siege mode now, so he couldn't push onto the cannon if he wanted to. So he's gonna place mines in the middle instead to make sure that Killboksoon cannot leave his base without an observer. So this is the first step Byul takes, and that is taking control of the map. Taking that control away from Killboksoon and locking Killboksoon into a very specific build order. He's getting more gateways, he's got a support bay, he's got observatory as well, warping in. He knows he needs observers if he wants to push across the map. Byul's got a pretty good amount of tanks. He's still on 4 factories now. He's got an army on the way. And an engineering bay as well for turrets, in case there's Dark Templars or something walking onto the map. More mines on the sides to be able to see shuttles leaving, trying to kill his economy. Very smart stuff. Setting up a lot of control. So double tanks are pushing forward. We're 6 minutes into the game. 4 factory push. Very aggressive stuff. The Reaver will spawn just in time. Dragoons coming in, gonna try to kill some of the vultures in the front. The tanks in the back are too damn strong. The vultures, Dragoons are taking a lot of damage. Unloads 1 zealot on top of the tank, but the zealot does not really do much damage. He unsieged 2 tanks that could do friendly damage. Robots in the front are getting taken down. Set 1 Reaver inside the shuttle, unloads, shoots on the tank, takes some damage. Gonna try to micro this the best he can. Reaver unloads, Reaver shoots, Reaver takes no damage yet. Kills the entire front line there. Reaver still has not taken damage. Okay, he's now taking some shots, but takes 2 more tanks down. Beautiful micro. That attack by Byul pretty much got shut down. Although mines exploding in the back. He needs an observer. Observer finishes up in the front. Another one is on the way. Dragoons pushing forward. Tank's not sieged up. Reaver gets picked up just... Oh, Reaver gets taken down. Reaver gets taken down just in time. A little bit too greedy with the second unload. Couldn't time it perfectly. And now the Reaver defense no longer is saving grace. The tank's still pushing. Vulture's still coming across. 5 factories in the back. Getting 2 more command centers there back at home. Dragoons waiting to grow bigger in size and number. Observers detecting the mines, doing a great job there. Shield in the front, but it's empty. But Byul is not pushing forward too greedily. Because Killboksoon does have a lot of gateways, getting level 1 armor. Level 1 armor, yeah, level 1 armor on the way. He's getting a Citadel of Adun in the back, getting more gateways on the side. Killboksoon so far has been responding to this pretty much as well as you can. He's trying to trigger mines onto the tanks. Successful job. Triggers a mine. Triggers the mine. 1 tank down. Another one still alive. Barely though. So 5 tanks are in the front. About 6 vultures. Another... Yeah, he cannot drag the mine. Oh, he can. So kills 1 tank. Now he might... Oh, he needs one more zealot. We have level 1 attacker on the way for the tank. Still on 5. Triples, 47 SCVs against 60 probes. Killboksoon is doing a great job buying himself time. But if Byul had something like a turret right here to protect against the shuttle, he might have been able to keep pushing forward and drive Killboksoon into a corner. But Killboksoon there pushing forward with his army. He saw that there's not enough tanks and vultures remaining in his choke point to hold the position. And Byul starts to retreat back home. Mines are still there on the middle to buy him time. But Killboksoon decides... Oh yeah, he's gonna push. He's gonna push. Though, Dragoon in the front there takes one to the face, but yeah, he's cleaning out the middle. And Byul is rapidly building a supply depot wall in the front to make sure that Killbok cannot just break through. Now Killbok seems to be aware that there should be mines on the side, so he's putting his observer on the side to look for the mines and open a path for future shuttle drops. Although the mines are on the side, yeah, they die just in time. So Byul is now switching over into macroing up. He did what he had to do. He disrupted Killboksoon's shuttle strategy. Killed the robos. There's more robos there in the back now. A lot of gateways. A lot of pylons, a lot of probes. 71 in total. Getting a 3rd nexus. I need to set up location hotkeys. Yeah, he's got Goliaths for the anti-drop with Karen Booster. He's getting more armory. He's getting armor and weapon. We have a bunch of tanks in the front. Science facility finished up. Putting tanks on the high ground, I assume. With the double dropship. Might try to go for a tank drop, though. Oh, bad timing. Very bad timing. Keeps the dropship alive, though. But Killboksoon is looking to clean out the side. Tanks on the high ground to kill the Dragoons. Dragoons are retreating. So far, it's been a very smart game from both players. Killbok responded to Byul's aggression perfectly. A lot of players died to that tank push, but Killboksoon had everything finished just in time, showed a lot of restraint and control over his urges to push, and waited for the perfect moments. He took it slow, didn't try to force the aggression to break that line of tanks in his choke. And now he's showing a lot of restraint with his method of approach of getting onto Byul's SCVs in the back. He flies through, Goliaths are on the wrong side, SCVs running to safety, everything unloads, Templar storms, Templar gets a pretty good hit, kills 26 SCVs. There's one more Templar on the scene, doesn't have another storm in him. No more storms, Zell's getting killed. That was a successful drop there from Killboksoon. Now Byul still has 53 SCVs, so he should be able to recover just fine, but it's always better not to lose any SCVs than to lose a couple of them. And he lost 24 of them. So now Killboksoon is in the position to dictate the pace of the game. Byul is stuck defending. Target firing the shuttles, they are unloading, the Templar does unload, the Templar does storm, and Byul did not try to dodge, and he loses every single SCV he still had on the minerals. He thought he could do it, and he thought wrong. A miscalculation, just a small one, just a small little miscalculation that cost him every single SCV he had. So what I said earlier, Byul still looking fine? Nope. Byul is not fine. Byul is not doing great. He's in some trouble. He's going to have to pay more attention and do a better job killing the shuttles and moving his SCVs to safety in time if he wants to not lose this game very, very soon. It's a difficult task. It's not easy, but that's what he has to do. He has to be more aware and do a better job protecting against the drops. But first, a frontal attack there from Killboksoon. Shuttles coming in, are unloading behind the wall, Templars on the scene, storming the Goliaths, storming the Vultures. Very good coordination, very good choices are being made. But he doesn't have enough to break through. It's not enough. That might actually have been a wasted attack. I don't say that too often. But I do think he had a clear open path towards the SCVs, and he decided not to hit them. Instead he went for a attack on the front that looked good at first, but in hindsight, kinda just bought Byul time to recover his SCVs on his 5 command centers. That's 5 SCVs every 14 seconds. That's a lot of SCVs. That's a lot of recovery. His economy will be smiling him in the face very, very soon. Very, very soon. But first, another drop there. Is he going to unload on top of something? Or is he going to go for the SCVs yet again? Goliaths, though. Sniping the shuttles. Shuttles do unload. Templar on the scene. Templar cannot storm. Got sniped. Target fired just in time. That is the good stuff. When it works, you save yourself a lot of dodging time. When it fails, you die. So trying to snipe the High Templar, it's a risky business. I would personally say, don't try it. I don't think it's worth it. But when it works, it does have a payoff. It just doesn't always work. Comes in yet again, snipes the High Templar again. Maybe Byul is just that good. I mean, it didn't work twice, but it worked twice. So there's a 50% chance of success in killing the High Templars before they can storm. And when it works, you can see, it looks pretty cute. Maybe Byul is just that good. He's almost maxed out. He has level 2 attack, 1 armor on the tanks, level 3 on the way, and level 2 on the way for the armor. Killboksoon is building a gateway proxy base, a lot more mines in the middle, preventing the warping of cannons on the middle. So Byul is playing quite proactive. Killboksoon went for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 Stargates. And he has 9, 5, 14, wait, that's 9, 5, yeah, 14, 18, 20 gateways. And another 10 will soon be here on the 3 o'clock. Killboksoon is progressing with his production pretty rapidly. I don't like this cannon in particular. This cannon, I don't like it. It will make his Dragoons walk all the way around, and they might even get stuck right here. Right on this point, they might get stuck and just block themselves. He has to walk around. I don't like that. Like, cancel this one cannon and leave this section and this section open and cannon everything right here. That way you can still kind of easily walk through, but he's got carriers anyway. He's got carriers at the moment anyway, and they're going for the frontal attack. And big push there coming out from his opponent. Very big push. Looks like Byul does not want to sit back in his base and wait for the eventual battle that was gonna break out. Drop there comes in on the bottom. Goliaths are trying to snipe the shuttle. Shuttles do unload. Templar on the scene. Templar storming. Templar hitting really, really hard and kills 30 SCVs yet again. And the carriers here on the middle are killing the tanks. There's not enough Goliaths to take them down. The carriers do have some upgrades. 1-1-1 against 2-2-2. Almost 3-2-2. But for now, the carriers seem to be just enough to push Byul back to where he came from. Yeah, Killboksoon handled that quite well. I really like what he is doing. I've said it before, but I like it. I like what Byul is doing. Byul is taking some risks. He's playing proactive. He's trying to cut corners here and there, and sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. Goliaths arriving, Dragoons arriving, tanks coming from the back. A very interesting flank from tanks, but the tanks will kill Dragoons, and the Goliaths are forced to retreat, but more Zealots and Dragoons coming in there from the middle. Killboksoon's production is off the charts. He's regaining control over the middle. Byul had control for like 30 seconds, but Killboksoon would not let it happen and took it back right out of his hands. And he's going to hold on to it with an iron fist and iron grip. He never wants to give control back to Byul. One carrier goes down. The micro here is good. He's not playing very high APM, but it's good. What he's doing is good. Goons in the middle there will go down. We got pylon in the middle for cannons. Proxy gateway base not being used. He's getting mind control as well, getting arbiters, getting more carriers. He's got 7 alive at the moment, 5 more on the way for a total of 12. Almost level 2 attack and armor for air, and level 2 shield almost finished up. When he gets to level 2 for everything in the air, his armor will be stronger than before against the 3-3 Goliaths. 3-3 Goliaths are not to be underestimated against carriers. Very, very strong stuff. He's target firing. Almost gets a kill. He's gonna get a kill. Goodbye, carrier. There's a couple more of them on very low HP, like that one and that one. Low HP indeed. So there might be 2 more carriers ready to die very, very soon. But Killboksoon does have 10 Stargates, so he should be able to recover the carrier count pretty easily. Comes in over the bottom side. Goliaths cannot get a range to hit the carrier, so he's just hitting the interceptors. And all in the middle, because the carriers are on the bottom right corner, Byul says, you know, let's just pull the trigger and go for the push yet again. Let's try again. I've recovered some SCVs, got 66 now. I think I can do this. He thinks he can do it. Do I agree? I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit longer and see what happens next. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Was this a good moment for Byul to move out, or did he make a mistake? Bottom line, Byul is being proactive. He's showing initiative. Carriers coming to the front, carriers fighting from the hillside, Goliaths having trouble shooting on them, tanks in the middle there getting cleaned out, Zealots spawning, arbiters in the back. Those carriers on the top are still building their interceptors, so this fighting force is not as strong as it should be or could be. But he's buying time killing the army that Byul sent over, but more reinforcements coming. Drop there comes in. It's a big drop. SCV's running to safety, but not all of them. Loses a large chunk of them. 66 down to 32. Byul keeps paying the price for not properly defending his SCVs, and Killboksoon is having an easy time ruining that economy. Very precise strikes right at the heart where it counts, right where the SCVs are working and slaving away to make this war economy turn and turn. It's just not working. It's just not working. So the carriers in the back there taking some fire, but ultimately they do keep Byul at bay. More Goliaths coming over. He's gonna... Oh, Dark Templar is on the scene. Dirty, nasty move. He's gonna need a scan. Goliaths are retreating. The Dark Templars are pretty lethal. He has scans, but he's not scanning. He's just losing that army there on the side. Okay, he scans, but it might be a little bit too late. Lost most of his army. Most of his army's gone. Yeah, it's pretty much all gone. Supply is 120. 47 SCVs. He needs vessels. He's building vessels, but doesn't have them yet. Just these couple of Dragoons and Goliaths, and I mean, couple of Dragoons and Dark Templars are being a real pain and annoyance. He's building more of them. He's got a Dragoon army switch ready to go. Dragoons are strong against Goliaths. Not very strong against tanks. Not terrible against tanks, but awesome against the Goliaths. SCV is moving somewhere. Is returning back home. Yes, returning back home. Dark Temples again, they're killing the tanks. Scans, but scans a little bit too late. The tanks are gone. Carriers coming from the top. Byul is... snipes one carrier. But now the Goliaths are locked in here on this 3 o'clock base. Do find a probe. Kills the pylon. So he's still getting something out of those Goliaths, despite the fact that they're trapped right here. With nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Just to accept their fate. It has been sealed. Killboksoon now aiming for this bottom right corner. 8 carriers. Not a lot of them. Got one more on the way to back at home. We got one Arbiter still there. 2 He recalled an SCV. Oh my god, he got the Mind Control SCV after all. I don't know where he got it, but he got it from somewhere. I really don't know where, but he got it. He got it. I was not paying attention, but he got it. So he's going to try to get his own tank army onto the map. More proxy gateways are coming up on the north. Frontal attack here happening by Killboksoon. Got a lot of tanks, Goliaths, and Vultures, but will all that be enough to fend off this attack? He's target firing the tanks to allow the Dragoons to push through that choke. Yeah, I don't think that Killboksoon even needs his own tanks to win this game. He's already winning the game. Although, Byul got more tanks spawning. Goliaths are pushing the Goliaths away. Goliaths are pushing the carriers away. Dragoons are stepping forward. The tanks in the back are doing just enough. Dragoons in the front. It's the upgrades. It's the maxed out upgrades. 3-3. It's just amazing. He's doing so much work. And he defends the push. Was closer than it appears. Closer than it looks. Still chasing down those carries on the side there. Goliaths on the chase, but they can't chase onto the high ground. Killboksoon is building all over the place. Getting a lot of proxy gateways wherever he can. He doesn't need them, but he's still getting them. SCVs in the back there finished up. Gonna start building the barracks and then supply depots. Maybe more command centers. And then probably some factories. Still they're on the chase. One carrier went down. I heard the sound. That one, yeah, there it goes. So we got one more. Pretty effective use of Goliaths. He's just committing to it. He has so many factories. We got about 8 of them. Another 7, 2 more. That's 15, 17 gateways. That's a pretty good production. Will it be enough? Will he arrive on time to break this choke point, to break these cannons before the tanks are operational? That's the big question looming over us. It's the 10 pound, is a 900 pound gorilla standing in the room here with us. It's a very big gorilla. Very, very big. The carriers are struggling to keep the Goliaths away. He's got some tanks sieging up. Cannons are being taken down. Great stasis though. That stasis will pretty much just stop him from pushing in. It's so difficult to get through when there's a big wall blocking you from getting in there. This is a pretty effective wall. The carriers though, not doing that well. There's a lot of Goliaths. Dark Templars coming in from behind. Scans just in time. But the Dark Templars are hacking away, killing the tanks. One more tanker in the front gets sniped. Dark Templars are still alive. Oh god, no. Okay, this went terrible. This did not go too well for Byul. And he just got dropped as well. I missed it. I was too focused on this, but I missed it. He lost some SCVs, not all of them, but some of them. He killed his own probes, so that's great. He's replacing them with SCVs. Tanks are coming up there in the back. He really does not need the tanks. He can win this game without them. He's just building the tanks to show off at this point, but he doesn't need them. I think he can win the game without them. He's got more supply, he's got more money, he's got a bigger army, he's got everything going for him. He just wants to make Byul feel miserable at this point. But I think the game at this point is already a victory for Killboksoon. Byul is recovering though. He's getting his supply back in order, his SCVs back in order. His base is okay. If you ask me, it's okay. It's not great, it's okay. Proxy base is getting killed. Dragoons and Zealots flanking from behind. Goliaths are stuck once again, locked up in the north, locked in prison. He's attacking his own gateway. Oh god. Dragoons will still win though. The Dragoons will still win. Carriers coming in just to make sure, just to make sure that they do win. The first tank is finished. Siege mode is on the way. Siege mode might be finished. Getting more command centers, getting more factories. He's giving Byul a chance to recover, but not because he wants to give Byul a chance to recover, but because he just wants to get a recall with tanks. He just wants to be fancy, he just wants to be cool. That's basically the bottom line. He wants to finish the game with style. I think he could have already finished it, I said it before. He just wants to do it with style. Scans came down there from Byul, he scanned the Dark Templars right here. There were Dark Templars there, now there's Dark Templars on the top, scans again. I don't think he knows about the very big tank army that he's building on the map. I don't think he knows. He's pushing to the top here. Gonna try to break this. He might see this very, very soon. Very, very soon, it might be revealed. Tank sieging up. He's gonna go for the recalls very, very soon. I heard a scan yet again. Scan the... Oh, he sees the tanks. Oh no. The surprise has been ruined. There's a chance Byul might leave before the recall happens. But I just want to see the recall. I mean, I don't like that mind controlling a Terran SCV and building a command center gives you more supply. I don't like it, but let's just make the best of it. We're gonna see the mind controlled tank recall. We don't see it often in 1v1, but it's always... It looks cool. It looks cool. That's basically what it is. It looks cool to do. That's the entire point behind this. Killboksoon did not need it. He just wanted to do it. For the sake of it. For the hell of it. For the style points. Breaking the bottom corner. The carrier micro once again on display. And in come the arbiters. Gonna try to recall. Nope. Yes, no. Yes. He's just dead. He's messing with me. He's just toying with my mind. There he goes in for the mind control recall, and there's at some point, there they are on the bottom corner, tanks and carriers ready to break down the house. Tanks from Byul there, sieging up. Got Goliath coming from behind, but it's too late. The tanks are there. It's pretty much an unbreakable position. We got tanks pushing into his base. We got tanks behind the cannons as well to protect the base. So this is not going to end too well for Byul. It's going to be game number 2 going to Killboksoon as well. Victory is in his hands. 2-0 so far, but this is not yet the end. We got more games coming up tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow. Well, let's just say in the next video, we're going to continue on with this best of set. But so far, Killboksoon looking strong with 2 wins on the board. Can he keep up this score? Can he keep up the lead against Byul, or is Byul going to claw his way back all the way to the top of the mountain and still claim victory? Find out in the next episode soon.